Hello everyone, I want to especially welcome you to Codeverse channel. So here at Codeverse, we teach you about website design and development. We also teach you how to code using different programming languages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python. And we are also here to also give you guidelines and content that are related to any technologies that we have in our evolving world. So if this is your first time of coming to this channel, please, I would like you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you will get notified whenever we post useful content on our channel. Codeverse is actually made up of different tutors who are from different fields, who are always here to give you different tutorials. Now, in today's tutorial, I will be showing you how you can purchase a hosting and a domain. Now, in our last video, we talked about hosting and domain, that we gave the explanation about hosting and domain, and we are made to understand what a hosting is all about and what a domain name is all about. If you have not watched that video, please do well to watch that video. Go to our channel and you're going to look through the videos, then you'll be able to see that particular video that explains in detail about what hosting and domain is all about. My name is Harrison and I am your WordPress tutor. In today's video, I'll be showing you how you can purchase a hosting and domain from Namecheap. Now, this is Namecheap Web Hosting Company. Namecheap is an abroad hosting company. Now, like I said before in my previous video, we have many hosting providers in the world, both international hosting and local hosting. That is, the local hosting are the ones that are being hosted in your region, in your country where you are, whether you're from Nigeria, whether you're from Ghana, whether you're from Kenya. All these countries, they all have their indigenous hosting providers. We still have the international one, which we have Namecheap. We also have Bluehost. We also have Hostinger, HostGator, and a whole lot of them. While in Nigeria here, we have hosting like the Niger Web Host. We also have hosting like Harmon Web. We also have other hosting like Google Host as well, and we have a whole lot of them which I listed in my previous video. Now, today I'll be focusing on how you can purchase a host and a domain right from Namecheap. Now, the way you purchase your host and domain even on Namecheap is similar method you purchase from any other hosting company, whether you're going for Bluehost or you're going for HostGator, or whether you're going for Niger Web Host or Harmon Web. It's still the same pattern where you purchase your hosting and your domain. Now, as a web designer, as a web developer, when you want to start building your website, you need to get your hosting and your domain. When you want to put your website on live so that people can have access to it, you need to have your domain and your hosting. So you may want to buy the domain and the hosting together. You may want to buy it together. In some cases, you may just want to buy your hosting from Namecheap and maybe possibly buy your domain from Niger Web Host. Then you point it together. It all depends on you. But to be on a very faster way is good, and very fast for you to purchase your hosting and your domain from one particular place, so that it will actually be fast for you. Because if you buy your domain, for instance, you buy your hosting from Namecheap and you purchase your domain from Niger Web Host. When you buy your domain from Niger Web Host, you need to connect the DNS of Namecheap. You need to connect it to your domain here on Niger Web Host. And if you don't know how to do that, you can still actually get your host to do that connection for you. It's just a matter of changing the name server to match with that of your hosting provider. That is when, on the condition of when you are buying your hosting and domain from separate hosting providers. So right now I will log into my Namecheap account. Now I've logged into my Namecheap account. Now before you start buying a hosting and domain on any hosting provider, you need to first of all register an account with them. Whether it is from any hosting provider, you register an account with them. Then after that, you then need to decide what kind of hosting do you want to purchase. Remember, we treated that in our previous class, the kind of hostings that we have, where we have the shared hosting, the reseller hosting, where we have the virtual private server, and so many others. So but in most cases you go for the shared hosting because one, it is less expensive and it is what most persons actually use. You go for the shared hosting. Now we're going to buy a hosting and domain together right now. So we go to, when we have created an account on Namecheap, when you log in, you click on this hosting, then you click on shared hosting. Now when you click on shared hosting, okay, it's having a bad error because I didn't clear my cake, that is why. So what I will do is I'll just go to this domain search first. I'll go to domain search. Then right now I'm going to search for the domain that I actually want to purchase. So I want to search for the domain. So let me search for Harry Codeverse. So this is the name. Then what will be the TLD? That is what will be the domain extension. Let me say .syz. So that's SYZ. Remember when we treated domain, the top level domains, XYZ is one among the top level domains that we have. So right now I've chosen harrycodeverse.syz to be my domain. Alright, so right now it says okay, the domain has been registered already. Alright, so we can see here now that this is the domain name and it is available. Now we have other domain extension like .com, .codes, and you can see their prices as well. You can see their prices attached to it. So which one that is okay for you, you just make sure you add it to cart. So right now I'm going for this, so I'll click on add to cart right now. Right, you go ahead and click on checkout. Now remember, this is just the domain. So right now I will have to attach a hosting to it. So I need to just scroll down. And to where we have web hosting. I can see web hosting right now. Web hosting, then I'll click here and add it. So the web hosting here, you can see the cost for that. So I'm buying a monthly plan. On Namecheap you can buy a monthly plan or you buy a yearly plan. While on Niger Web Host you can buy a monthly plan, 3 months plan, or 6 months plan, or yearly plan, depending on your budget, what you want to do. So I've added that right now. So now when you look very well at the cards, you can see the domain registration. This is the domain. Then it is for 1 year. You may decide to extend the year, so 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, but right now it is 1 year, meaning every 1 year I will have to come and renew this domain. Then here is auto renewal. It is active, meaning that once that time reach, the card that I've imputed will be debited automatically. So I will not tick it, I'll just untick it. Then here now is the Stellar plan. The Stellar plan, then which is the hosting, that is the hosting, and it's using a US database center. So this is the hosting for this particular domain. Remember I said before that hosting and domain, they work hand in hand. So right now this is the Stellar hosting and it is 1 month plan. So if I come here I can make it 1 year plan or 2 years plan, but right now I'm going for 1 month plan. Then this is the auto renewal. I have to disable auto renewal. Now right now you can see now that the total checkouts is this amount right now. You can see that right now. This is the total checkout. So I will click on confirm order. Now once I click on confirm order, it will take me to view more details about the products, the hosting and the domain I want to purchase, then the payment details, that's the payment details that I want to impute. So right now, when paying for this international or abroad hosting, you know that you need to get a dollar card, or you use a virtual dollar card, or if you have a PayPal account that has fund inside of it, then you can use it to be able to make your purchase, because most of these international hosting providers, they do not accept the Naira card. So you need a virtual card for that, and in subsequent videos we could be showing you some of the virtual card like Shipper Cash and Payday, which you can actually use to make your purchase if you are going for the international hosting. If you also still need us to help you purchase with our card, we can also do that for you. You will leave a comment section, a comment for us, and we'll get in touch with you so that we can assist you in purchasing from any of the international hosting. So right now I will have to click on this change because I want to pay with my PayPal account. So I will have to click on this change, then I will select PayPal option, because Namecheap has the card option and it also have the PayPal option, and it also have the account fund. The account fund is if you have an account, if you have money, if you have fund in your Namecheap account, you can be able to use that fund to make the payment. So right now I'm going to select PayPal. So rest everything is fine. I will just go ahead and I will click on continue. So I'll click on continue. So right now I will just scroll down and accept the terms and service. I'll just accept the terms and agreements. So you can see the total cost here, $5.76. You can see that right now. Now before I go further, I was going to show you how you can check if a domain name has been registered. Now remember that if you are going to buy a domain, you can't buy a domain that has already been bought by someone else. No, you can't do that. So for instance, now you are trying to make purchase a domain. What they will tell you, the domain is not available if that domain has already been registered by someone else. So let me just say waploaded.com for instance. Then let me search for it. So it's going to tell me that waploaded.com is unavailable. Do you get that right now? So in part of this tutorial, let me just show you how you can find out the day or the year that a particular domain was registered. So to do that, you go to this website called whois.com/whois/ then you now put the website name, the website link. Do not add HTTPS again, just put /waploaded.com. Alright, great. So you can see that right now it pops up for us that waploaded.com, this is it. Then the domain name is this. Then the registrar, that is the company, the hosting company that is the name is being registered on, is on Namecheap. So it was registered this year 2011. Then you can see that right now to expire 2031. So you can see now that this is how you know when a particular domain was registered and when it is going to expire, and on which registrar, on which hosting provider was it registered on. Now all these ones are ID protection. In most cases you are given an ID protection so that the detail of that person who purchased the domain will not appear. Instead, a random or the hosting provider details is what appears in this registrant contact. So you will need to check that out. So this is the website you use to check when a website or a domain name was registered. So let's proceed right now to purchase this particular domain and hosting that we are on. So I'll click on checkout with PayPal. Then it will be redirected to my PayPal account, where I will just have to log in. Alright, so I've logged into my PayPal account. So right now I will need to make the payment with my card, because my PayPal account has no fund in it, but my card that is linked to my PayPal account has some fund in it. So I will need to make the payment right away. So I'll just go ahead and select my card, then I'll click on continue to review. So if you have your card that has fund in it, you can be able to make payments with it. So you can see right now that it says order sent for processing, waiting to process the order. So you can see now that the payment has been completed, and they have also debited me from my from my card. I've also been debited right now. I've been debited, so the order is just waiting to be completed. Now, once you have purchased your hosting, every hosting company sends you what they call the hosting login details. So the hosting login details contains your cPanel login. So cPanel stands for control panel. Control panel is the engine house of your website. So they send you this control panel login. This control panel is where you log in and you manipulate things on your website. It is also from this control panel that you will log in and have access to WordPress installation and other CMS installation. So do you get that right now? So the purchase is complete. Now they will send a control panel login to my email address. So let me check my email address to know if it has been sent. So I'll just refresh my email. Alright, so like I said, your hosting details is sent to your email address. So if you are on Namecheap or any other hosting providers, they give you these hosting details. So look at mine now. So you can see that right now. This is the hosting package details. Look at it here. This is the IP address. This IP address belongs to this domain name. But because we don't give people IP address to log in, they may easily forget. That is why they have this name, domain name system. So right now for the control panel, once you scroll down, you will see where they have cPanel details. You can see that right now, cPanel details. So you can see it. This is the link that you use to log in. This is the username and this is the password. Now if you don't want to do that, log in via the one that they give to you in your email, you can just go ahead to your Namecheap dashboard or your hosting dashboard. Now once you head over to your hosting dashboard, the particular domain and hosting that you bought, you are going to see a direct link to log in from that place. So right now this is my Namecheap dashboard. You can see the domain we just purchased right now, and this is the domain name. It's expiring this year. Then this one is the Stellar hosting. This is the hosting plan, and you can see it. So once I click on this place, I will click go to control panel. It will be able to redirect me to my control panel. Why this one here is the SSL certificate, which was explained in our previous video. So we'll be pausing the video right now. I want you to digest this video, and if you have any question related to what we have said in this video so far, please do well to leave a comment for us, and we'll be able to compile your question and respond to them appropriately. Please, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel, and also give us a like, and also share this particular video to your friends and your family. Now in our next video, I'll be showing you how you can access the control panel and the interface of the control panel. So see you in the next video. My name remains Harrison, and I would also like you to follow us on all the social media handles that we are in.